The impact of access cavity cleaning on the seal of post-endodontic composite restorations in vitro. The adhesion of composite restorations can be affected by endodontic irritants such as sodium hypochlorite, which degrades organic structures. Furthermore, the adhesion of self-etch as well as etch and rinse systems can be impaired by the inevitable contamination of the cavity walls with endodontic sealer during canal obturation. Ethanol cleaning reduces the residual amount of sealer at the cavity walls, but a complete removal of sealer remnants may not be achieved, which may make additional cleaning necessary. This in vitro study aimed to investigate the impact of additional endodontic cavity pre-treatment after ethanol cleaning on the marginal integrity between directly placed post-endodontic composite restorations and dental hard tissues or pre-endodontic composite restoration by dye penetration. The null hypothesis was the additional mechanical or microabrasive protocols prior to filling of the endodontic cavity do not influence the marginal integrity of post-endodontic restorations without or with thermocycling and mechanical loading. 168 human caries-free upper and lower molars were collected. All of the teeth received a pre-endodontic MOD restoration, which was accessed through. The teeth divided into 7 groups, 2 of which serve as positive and negative control. The positive control received root canal treatment with no cavity cleaning. The negative control, root canal treatment with only alcohol cleaning. The other 5 groups, including the negative group, were deliberately contaminated with sealer and then cleaned with added treatments after alcohol cleaning. The added treatment included sealer cleaning from densably, glycine polishing, aluminum oxide sandblasting, carbide burr, immediate and delayed. The endodontic access then restored with nanohybrid composite. 12 teeth received thermocycling and 12 did not from each group. After immersion in silver nitrate dye, 6 samples from the 12 sectioned in orovestibular direction and 6 sectioned mesiodistal direction. Photomicroscope was used to take picture of the sections, and 2 samples from each group were examined under a scanning electron microscope. The result, in general, besides the negative control, none of the cleaning and conditioning procedures tested revealed significantly more dye penetration than the positive control in both cutting directions and without or with thermocycling mechanical loading, respectively. Without TCML, the median dye penetration for all segments in orovestibular cutting direction was significantly higher for negative control, showing 53% dye penetration compared to all other groups. In mesiodistal cutting direction, negative control with 51% median, dye penetration also was significantly higher than all other groups. With thermocycling, the median dye penetration for all segments in orovestibular cutting direction ranged between 48% and 62% for all groups, with a significant difference between only glycine polishing and carbide burr. In mesiodistal direction, the median dye penetration of all segments in the negative control was 69%, which was significantly higher than all other groups. Dye penetration into dentin boundaries for all groups ranged between 25% and 47% without thermocycling, and between 56% and 87% with thermocycling. Regarding to the composite and dentin boundaries, the negative control shows significantly more color penetration at the boundaries between pre-endodontic and post-endodontic restorations, which is the composite boundaries, without and with thermocycling. Among other groups, significant difference was only observed between cleaner and aluminum oxide sandblasting for dentin boundaries with thermal cycling. The influence of thermal cycling had a greater influence on the interfaces between enamel or dentin and the post-endodontic restoration as investigated in the orovestibular direction. In the mesiodistal direction, thermocycling led to a higher dye penetration, especially regarding the dentin boundaries. For a scanning electron microscope, we can notice areas of sufficient adhesive adaptation between dentin and post-endodontic composite, sealer remnant, and microgap initiation, particularly in cervical dentin, could be detected. In conclusion, additional access cavity pre-treatment after alcohol cleaning did not improve the marginal integrity of post-endodontic composite restoration. Thorough cleaning of the access cavity with alcohol seems to assure an acceptable marginal integrity to the tooth and restorative composite.